Alright, so since I've made the announcement on June 1st, Saturday, I will not be picking up any sneakers all of this month. I kind of went ahead of it. I mean, does that beg the question, what makes someone an actual sneaker YouTuber? Am I still considered a sneaker YouTuber? Was I ever really in the first place? I don't know, we can explore it, I guess. It's your girl TJ, back with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Swoosh Chains. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. I told you some of this content was still going to be about kicks, sneaker, YouTube, and more, just not me actually buying sneakers and coming out of pocket for some kicks, okay? Kicks are gifted to me. I think that's a totally different story. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to dive into this. Before we do that, just real quick, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I am on that road to 10K. I will announce the 5K giveaway this week, so you can stay tuned for that later on. And if you like the video, you can go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you don't hit it because you don't like the video, understand, I will not be hurt. I will not be offended. You can't please everybody. Everything in life is teaching me you will not please 90% of the people you encounter and engage with. So once you let go of that feeling of responsibility to please everybody, life just moves a little bit smoother. Now, sneaker YouTube, I mean, what traditionally, what are we thinking? What's the construct in our minds when we think of somebody that is a sneaker YouTuber or a shoe-tuber? Because some people have actually made a pretty good discernment with my channel that, well, you're not really just sneaker YouTube because it's called Talks with TJ, meaning you can talk about whatever you would want to talk about. And they were 100% right. That's one reason why I did choose that name, because I thought, well, I want to talk about sneakers, but more importantly, I wanted to talk about budgeting and money management and just some basic life things that a lot of younger people, I feel like, are not exposed to in a way that maybe they may connect with. I know their parents will communicate these things to them, maybe school counselors and teachers, but is it someone that they connect with? So that's why there is the name Talks with TJ outside of just a traditional sneaker YouTube name, I would imagine. And this isn't about fitness, so that's why I don't have my actual Instagram or Twitter tagline of Fit Jeter Girl for this video. But when we're looking, or at least when I think of a sneaker YouTuber, when I first started watching sneaker YouTube, I think there were 4 things that kind of stuck out in my mind that I'm just gonna go ahead and go over. Number 1 is you had to really be on top of the pickup releases, meaning you are buying them every single week. Like at least 4 shoes minimum a month was kind of the consensus when I would look at different sneaker YouTubers. Number 2, it got to the point really where you kind of got to be plugged in somewhere to get the early looks for shoes. So whether that's being able to go into a retail store and a manager is cool with you showing the shoes early, whether it's you actually have an in, somebody that you're cool with, where you can actually get the shoe, you know, purchase the shoe, do a really early pre-order to have the shoe in hand to be able to show to your subs, or any number of things. Pretty much you're plugged in so that you can show your subscribers, your followers, those who value your opinion, the shoe early. Number 3, attending sneaker cons. That way you can network, you can get to meet subscribers that are supporting the channel, you get to mingle and spend some time with other creators. And then I think it does open a world up to you of just different people you may have never met, never encountered, and then you do have the chance at sneaker cons to pick up kicks that you may not regularly be able to get. And we know people like to go to sneaker cons, they can get things legit checked, and you know, it's a good experience, a nice experience to get out there. Number 4, finally, is there still has to be some hype in what you buy. Otherwise, there's a great chance you're gonna lose the attention of some people. If it is only shoes that may be GRs under the radar, there's a good chance that is that niche part of the market of hype beast that you could miss out on. So for me, just me personally, those are like the 4 things that really stuck out there in my mind. Now let's just kind of get to the whole why I realized I couldn't just do the traditional sneaker YouTube channel. Alright, so number 1, when it comes to buying kicks every single week, for me, it's not even so much the means of wanting to dish out that money every single week for a sneaker. I do wear a GS, so I spend a little bit less than what men spend, and I also do have access to a discount if the shoe is available at any of the Foot Locker, Umbrella, and Compass stores. However, I don't like every release that comes out. I don't even like, it seems more like 70% sometimes of releases that come out. It may be a brand that I just don't preference. It may be a colorway, it may be a style, but if it's not something I love and I know I want to throw on foot right away, just understand it wasn't going to be for me to sit there and buy that shoe just to show you guys for the appeal. Sorry, it's just not me. Number two, when it comes to being plugged in, some could say I guess I'm plugged in just because I work part-time at Kids Foot Locker, so yes, I do have access to be able to see the shoes before they arrive. Of course, there are stipulations in that of when I can and could not be able to show shoes to you guys on here. Not trying to get fired, okay? Also, and then just, in terms of being plugged in, is everybody as plugged in as they say they are? I don't know. There's always rumors that go around like that of everybody wants to be plugged in. I know people want to be plugged in. Why would you not want to be plugged in? A ticket to being able to grow fast, especially if you do have the personality to match on here, is being able to get the shoes early. So when people have secured that lane where they can get the shoe early and show it to you early, that's gold. That's their bread and butter. Listen, they're set, okay? They are set, and I know that's the path that a lot of people want to go down, but it's a lot more difficult, I think, to get plugged in a trusted source than you would think it is. So not for everybody to be able to do. I guess I'm kind of plugged, but it wasn't going to be me trying to break my back in terms of getting it in somebody. And paying the extra price for a pre-order for a lot of shoes is just not for me, just personally. I don't have to pay the extra $80 or $100 just to get the shoe early. That's just personally how I feel. Number three, sneaker cons. Not that I would never attend a sneaker con. If sneaker con goes to Atlanta, let's say this fall, I think that would be cool to maybe attend, but I don't know if that is something that would be set in stone for myself. Have I ever attended a sneaker con? No. People were inquiring, would I attend the Dallas sneaker con? No, that's not on my agenda or possible for me to attend with stuff going on. But I'm one of those people that, depending on, even for like live sporting events for my favorite teams, sometimes it's actually more convenient to just sit your butt at home and not attend when you have to think of all of the funds that need to go into it for the travel, the hotel, the gas, the food, the shopping. It's a lot that goes into it. It's not just a quick little trip. You're definitely about to dish out some cash for it, and sometimes I think is it just more convenient to stay my butt at home, buy more stuff with that cash instead of spending it on gas, a hotel, and things like that. Not that I don't want to network and get to meet you people. I think that would be awesome. I think it would be great if I ever got to the status to get invited up on stage for a panel, because y'all are about to hear some stuff about money if I get invited on the stage to be on a panel. Now, some get flown out for their appearances at SneakerCon and their participation in them. So, of course, if you are getting flown out, kudos to you. You have definitely made it. But for me, SneakerCons are just not something that's super high up on my priority list. I do like just conversating with you guys in front of the camera. And then finally, 4, the hype has to be there for you to sustain at least some niche part of the sneaker community. I do have some hyped kicks. I don't think I have a stellar collection, but I have some hyped kicks in there. Shoe Freak would disagree. He thinks I have some stellar collection. But for me, just trying to keep up with the hype. First off, it's not easily accessible to everybody trying to get hype shoes. Like if you were trying to always get the off-whites, or even Fear Gods, or whatever collaboration, Sakai, whatever collaboration, Sakai, I think this is where you pronounce it, whatever collaboration may be the next big thing up for Nike, or even a Yeezy or something, they're not always that easy to get, so you're breaking your back trying to get this shoe to keep up with the hype, and you feel like a failure when you can't get it, and then you can't get the video out, and everybody's asking you questions about it. If it's a shoe and I really like it, and it could have some hype to it, I'll try for it. If it doesn't happen immediately that release day, I'll just swing back around. I'm just being honest with you guys. But that's just a little insight for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, because this was never just about showing you guys shoes that I pick up all the time on the regular. It was honestly about being able to bring to something I love the idea that you can also be smart with your money and still do it, because I would have people that look at me like, how do you buy shoes? And if you're still, paying for living on your own when I was in grad school and paying for school and different things like that. Well, I lived on a budget then. I live on a budget now. Before the month even starts, every paycheck is already planned out to the $0 balance amount. And that's how I proceed through. And that is that's how all the bills get paid. And rent is never an issue on the first. And gas is always in the vehicle. The refrigerator, the pantry is always stocked. And everything that needs to be paid for is paid for, and a little extra on debt, and that's just kind of how it works. And that's all I wanted to bring to you guys. You can let me know in the comment section what you thought about this video. Are those the 4 constructs I kind of mentioned in the beginning about sneaker YouTubers themselves, or what you perceive the sneaker YouTube community to be, or a creator to be? Is that what you thought at first, and did it change at all once you got to really dive into watching ShoeTubers? I'm very interested to know what you guys think, so go ahead, comment below. I love to engage with you guys as always. Have an amazing day. Peace out.